Welcome everyone to the Cat's Meowth and another TCBM. So this is from KittyTCG, and we will start off with the note first. It says, thank you for the trade. There's a question mark because this was a half sale, half trade. Basically, there was a pretty big list of ultra rares Kitty was interested in and had a couple of cards off my wants list to bring the overall price down. These will be going into my deck, so thank you so much. I would have included some Meowths, but couldn't find them. Thanks again, the Cat's Meowth, KittyTCG. So the cards we traded for were for kind of preparation for regionals this past weekend. I'm doing this video in advance, so right now, regionals has not happened. I have no idea what I'm going to play, but we've just been kind of collecting cards that we might be interested in playing. So one deck that I've had some fun with, and I really don't know if I like this card, is the promo Tyrantrum. It is nice, but I honestly like how it works with Giratina a lot more. Chaos Wheel is just, it's a huge troll card. I really hate it. Because it's so hard to play up against it depending on what kind of a deck you're playing. You see this, you can't play Megas, Special Energy, Stadiums, or Tools. That's a lot of blocking. I mean, if you have a Hex Maniac, you're forcing your opponent even more. Lock decks are fun in a way, but they're really not fun to play against. It's really not fun to sit there with your deck and just say, pass, attach, pass. But anyways, I really haven't been playtesting a whole lot, and I mentioned this in one of the other videos, was that there's just been a lot more cheating. I really am not even passionate about judging anymore because there's not much that you can do unless you can catch the cheating in the act. There's a case, and I'm not afraid to continue to talk about this. Because I really do think TCBI needs to come down and do something. But there was a case in the Georgia Marathon just this past year where a player was caught cheating on stream. So you can actually go on YouTube. I'm not sure if the link should still be up. And you can see in the Georgia Marathon streamings, there's a match with Eric Key in it. I don't even know what deck he was playing. And he actually cheats, I believe, twice in that match. He palms cards from a discard pile, puts them right back into his hand. No one that was watching the stream noticed it at the time. His opponent didn't notice. The judges didn't notice. The guy was pretty good about it. But when you watch it, it's very clear what he does. All this information was sent to TCPI, and he's still allowed to continue playing. Now, a little bit of extra information on this case that isn't well known. He has cheated before. All of it is hearsay, which is why a lot of it's not public. A lot of people have come out and said, I've played him, I've had a friend play him, and he's cheated against him. I'm in that same boat. A North Carolina friend of mine that really doesn't play anymore, which is why I really don't want to drag his name into it, competed at the Georgia Marathon the year that Durant was really big. And he came back talking about a player that, a guy he really didn't know that tried to cheat against him. He was already winning the game, but what made the story funny was that he literally in the middle of the match, when he thought he saw his opponent cheat, and I don't remember if he even told me what he did to cheat. He just, my friend just yells, "Are you cheating?" And everyone kind of stops and looks, everything gets really quiet, but they couldn't prove it, so I don't believe, as far as I recall, judges were not involved. It's one of those things where it's really hard if you cannot catch them completely in the act, and unless something's being recorded where you can go back and replay it. But obviously in this case, TCPI, it was on stream form, it's still on stream form, and he's allowed to compete. So while I will be, or I have attended Virginia Regionals this past weekend, I'm really not enthusiastic about any particular deck choices, so we're just kind of collecting everything just to be prepared. I do hope to have some fun, and I really hope that I come up against honest players and don't run into any bad experiences. But I really just wanted to get that out there because I think there's a lot of kids that are getting into the game with new sets, with breakpoints coming out. That's the new break mechanics just excite new players, and it's very frustrating for our older players to see newer players being turned away from because they're losing consistently because other people are cheating. So I think that's it for my rant today. Sorry, KittyTCG, my rant kind of took over your TCBM, but thank you so much for these cards as well as for the sale. I don't know if I'm going to play it, but certainly like to be prepared. I really do like the Huntail Ho-Oh deck, but unfortunately it looks like that trader did not send on time, and those cards are not going to arrive in time. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope everyone's been enjoying all the Breakpoint openings. We have a few rounds left in Major League Pack Battle Season 2, so hope everyone will stay tuned for that. And lots more stuff coming up. We should have my Japanese stuff arriving any day now.